glad I got in the door. Jesus Lord. Made it in. Before I got locked out. Lord.
And you was going to have to come in the service entrance.
I know.
Oh my God.
Get in the back. The back entrance.
So if you're listening now, this is what happens before we actually start the theme music. So here we go. Good evening on a Thursday evening. The House of Afros, Capes, and Curls and the League of Excellent Extraordinary Negroes. I'm Jade.
I'm Scott.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Mick.
I'm Nick.
And we are going to be spreading a little bit of joy this evening. I think we could all use a little bit of joy.
A whole lot of it.
Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, he drunk. He drunk already, y'all.
So
It's a celebration, Nick.
He drunk already.
Yes.
Lord Jesus. Lord help us.
So
Lord help us.
we're going to have a little light conversation about the conversations that we've been having, but we're also going to do a little celebrating of the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls. It is Do Good Week here in Omaha, Nebraska, part of Share Omaha, and we are one of the nonprofits that is celebrating this week. And we're also celebrating our volunteers, of which all of you are, because nobody gets paid. So yes, it all circles back. Yay! Okay. So if anybody is watching and they're trying to get in the door, just hold on, because we got a couple people in already. How are you today? I'll just start with that. How are you? And then we'll go to some guests.
Black.
Yes. Good to see you, Black people.
Good to be good to be here. Good to be here. Amongst the peoples. Yes.
I want to be transparent with our viewers. I almost didn't make it tonight because I got a Nintendo Switch. I was about to set that up and not be here. And then I was like, oh, I got a celebration to get to. So I am here because I love y'all.
That's great.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Me too. I'm so excited.
What you playing? Animal Crossing?
Okay, so I thought about it hard. I was like, do I want to do the Animal Crossing thing? And I was like, I don't know if I would actually enjoy Animal Crossing. Like, I don't know if I would actually like it. But I'm not sure. I don't know. But I did get a Pokemon game. Haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time.
Okay.
I've been looking for something to like turn my brain off and just like
Grant has the latest Pokemon game. Yeah, he got all the Pokemon games actually. Yeah,
I got Shield. So soon I'll have an online account. If anybody wants to play with me, like hit me up. I'm about to train some Pokemon up. We can battle. Like, let's go.
I don't think you want to battle him.
I gotta train my people up. I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready.
No. You don't want to battle him. You would be very. It'd be bad day.
You don't want to battle anybody that ain't got no driver's license. They got too much time.
Too much time.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I got Animal Crossing. I haven't played it in a while, but I got it. I've only got 2 games for that thing. That was a pandemic purchase.
Yeah.
And it's like not pandemic. It's like Animal Crossing and like Civilization.
Well, Greg got Animal Crossing, but he said after a while, he said, you can't attack and kill people on this thing.
Yeah,
so
I was like, what do I do?
He said, what is this? He put it down. He's like, I'm gonna play some other stuff. Smash Brothers. He smashed Brothers.
Well, ding dong. Somebody's at the door.
Jade, I'm not doing this with you.
She got special effects.
Ding dong.
So who's at the door? Hey, Julia.
The Star Trek lady.
Everyone.
The Star Trek lady.
Yes.
Okay, so you got 2 minutes.
Oh,
Only
dang.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh,
Cavalcade. We have a cavalcade of guests tonight.
Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story of the day, right? So I had a job interview. That's why, you know, that NBA life. Okay. So
Excuse me. Okay.
they asked me what I did for fun. And I said, you know what? I love to watch Star Trek, and I occasionally sit in on this podcast that streams on YouTube called The League of Extraordinary Negroes.
That's all you got to do? That's all your hobbies are? Lord Jesus.
That is watching.
Yes, that's all she got time for.
Yes, watching Star Trek, I watch at least 2 episodes a night. If I don't, I feel bad. I don't feel right. No, it helps me go to sleep. But then there were like 10 interviewers, right? So one of them asked me this hard question about blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, let me tell you how I do that. And then he's like, who's your favorite captain? Kirk or Janeway? I'm like, hold up. Picard.
Right.
And then they all erupted in laughter. I had to defend Picard. He was a Kirk fan.
That's right.
Like, it goes deep with my Trekkie people. And then the executive director was like, I like you. So, I mean, I scored some points. I was like, okay, this is my thing. All right. And I told them all to check us out tonight. So if you see some people from Boston in the chat, hit me up. Okay. I'm responsible for your uptick in viewers. Thank you very much. Julia came to help you out.
Please give her the job. Please give her
the job.
the
Please.
job.
our endorsement for Julia.
But Cisco is the best though. Cisco's the best though.
We are
Okay, all right. We are not. We don't. Okay, that's
today.
another
Cisco.
day. That's another day.
Yes, you should have gave him the references in Klingon.
I should have.
So I did send out a link on our website. There is a link to Afrotopia. So I will be in Afrotopia after our broadcast if you want to continue to have conversation. Okay, Julia, the house.
The house. I love you guys. I love all that you do. Thank you for taking me through the pandemic with game night. Jade, you are fantabulous, and I'm happy to be a member of the board. You guys all do your thing. Love you much.
Thank you, Julia. I've known Julia since she was 9 years old.
Julia in trivia.
I
Yes.
was Julia's teacher
Yes.
Wow.
at the
Jade
girls'
represents.
club.
And she's hung in there because I can be a little much sometimes.
A little much sometimes. Okay.
I can honestly say
Yeah.
the Julia that you see right now is the Julia that she was at 9 years old.
I can believe that. I can believe
It has
that.
not changed. Not
I
one
can believe
bit.
that. I can believe that.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Ups and downs.
Thank
Live
you
long
for coming
Prosper. Live long and prosper.
to represent the board of directors. Thank you so much.
Jade,
Live
wait.
long and prosper, and give the House of Afro Capes and Curls all that you can throughout this week. They deserve it. They deserve it.
Thank you.
All
All
right,
right.
people.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Jade, I think we missed something.
What did we miss?
We missed acknowledging that Julia is from Omaha, but like the house stays strong with her no matter where she is. She's not in Omaha right now.
Oh, that's true.
But it's a big deal that we still stay connected and we have these virtual platforms that we can still be a part. So just wanted to uplift that.
That's true, because you're not in Omaha either.
Mm-mm.
You were in Omaha. I was sad to see you go.
We adopted Scott. We adopted him.
Scott is with us, and I wish you were trying to leave us. I wish you would.
I wish you would.
Somebody like left Scott on our stoop, and we were like, "Okay, we like that."
We love him. Where did he come from?
We
He's
like
awesome.
stoop kid. We like stoop kid.
Well, see, when the New York Times come knocking, we might lose them though. You know, New York Times.
We kept them.
Oh
ding
my
dong.
God.
Ding dong! Oh Lord!
Hold that thought.
Hey! It's Jade's best friend Stacy from Arkansas.
Right now.
Nick, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Is that my cup, Jade? That looks like my cup. Did I leave my cup at your house?
What? The cup? Where?
Wow, it is your cup. Look at her face.
Stacey,
Wow.
How you doing?
Can we see the
How
cup?
are you?
Can we see the cup?
We have to see this cup.
It's just a cup. It's just a cup.
That is my cup.
Anyway,
Hey, you
so
still-
you
This is
stopped by.
Word.
Hey,
So
Kim,
awkward.
cups. Oh man. What's
Just-
up?
She's just doing this. This is
You
it.
let her in the house, and she's.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Right. She's looking at the cabinets. Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm serious. I know this is serious, and you've got tons of people that want to say good things about what you're doing. So ask me whatever you want to ask me. You guys look good, by the way. You look good.
Thank you.
So, you were there from the inception of this idea that I had.
You mean like when you would call at 4 a.m?
That sounds about right.
That's about right, because she stay up all night looking at
Right.
shows all night long.
He is a vampire. You're right. But yes, hey girl, yeah.
I think if you didn't have her cup right now, it would be a different situation.
This conversation
Feel
might
like-
be a little
no.
different.
I'm broadcasting.
No, Stephanie. It would be anything else.
Yes.
Anything.
From your inception of the idea, yes, I was there.
All the way through to AfroCon. So
That's
you
right.
came to AfroCon, and you have also been a part of at least one game night. You have
Wow.
been, yeah, I know. That's what I said.
Yeah.
What else? You've been on here talking about. What are we talking about?
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton.
Oh, that's right. And we got to go back to that conversation too. And you had a child.
Why? Your guy's gone.
You know
He's
what,
gone.
Nick?
Nick,
He's
we're not
gone.
gonna do tonight.
He's coming. He's probably coming over the Star Wars, maybe. Star Wars, maybe.
Can you mute him for like 10 minutes?
Really? Really?
You know I love you, but you acting up today.
Really? Just because of that dude? Come on. He might be 007. I'm happy about that. He might be 007.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I
will watch
no
him in
Black
anything.
James Bond.
He
They
can
ain't
do
doing
anything.
it.
Want that?
Hey, he will. He'll take it.
They didn't want a
Okay.
Black Duchess. Anyways, let's keep going.
And your child, your son, my godson, was a part of the Young History Detectives this summer in our virtual
Right.
space.
That's
So
right.
you've been a part of a few things. Oh, and you took a class with the House Community School. So you're not just my best friend.
That's right.
You are also a participant and a member of the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls. So
Right.
anything you'd like to say?
Well, first of all, I am not just your best friend, but I have to say you have a community of friends that I think are all besties now, and I think that's really beautiful. It's one of the things I love about the house is that you can come to the house, you can show up however you are and get a chance to be unapologetically whatever your Blackness is, you bring it, and it's bold and it's beautiful, and I love that about the house. And people who come, well, regardless of what your background is, you know when you walk in the door you are about to have a full Black experience, and there is no better place for people to be able to go. I think you're a genius for bringing this to fruition, because I think we were all looking for it. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Welcome. Write that down. She said.
Maybe that's why I'm still here, because they just take anybody.
No, we don't just take anybody,
Well, okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear.
but
That's
the
good.
Yeah,
right
I think-
people are drawn to us.
That's right.
Ooh, I like that.
Right.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I do. I think my child and my friends have taken classes and learned a lot in the process. And these are conversations that people weren't necessarily having. I don't know. I don't necessarily think it was people felt a safe place to have conversation and ask questions, or to just be, and to let the world know this is, who I am, my blerdness. It's really cool. And so, yeah, I think I told you I wore that shirt you have, the blerd shirt. Yes. Every time I wear it out, somebody asks me, how can I buy that shirt? So
I need to redo that.
Don't stop what you're doing. That's hunger. That's hunger for what you're offering. I think you should know that and continue to. And you guys have to push her. You know that, right? You have to push Jade.
When did this become?
Yeah,
go ahead.
What do you mean?
I know.
I'm going there. Okay. Yeah, you let me in. I'm going there.
You used her cup. Go ahead and sit down and just take it.
She stole it. She stole it.
You had a timer on Julia. You let this one in. You didn't say no time limit.
Time.
Time.
I need Stacy to be specific.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's the other thing that is really cool. I love to tell people the names of things that you're doing in the house. I love to tell people, oh yes, I've got to participate in an event for the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls. I love saying that. Or I love saying, oh, I got to join the podcast or listen to the conversation for the League of Extraordinary Negroes. I love.
She didn't want to write it down.
She didn't
want that. She didn't
like the name. She didn't
like it. She didn't like the name.
We had a meeting to figure things out, and she was like, "Let's talk about a name
this week now."
And because we're talking about it this week. But she was like, "We're gonna think about names," and we started throwing out names. This was like the second name we threw out, and Jay was doing this. She wasn't typing anything. She was going,
"Yeah."
Google Doc open. Google Doc in.
With that smoke going.
And I was like, can you at least type it? Can you at least type it down and act like you're enjoying this conversation? Like,
there you go. There you go.
I just wanted to see what else you all had.
Okay. Well,
that was it.
I'm glad we're giving Stacy life. Stacy's like, I like to say it. So I'm glad we were able to make that
life. Yes.
I absolutely love saying it. I love wearing it on shirts. I love all of that. So don't stop. But seriously, my friend, I think you are a genius. And I think you've put a platform together that is amazing. And I'm so proud of you. From Arkansas.
See?
Little Rock in the house.
Arkansas. Yay.
Thank you so much, Stacy. Love you so much. We will talk later. We'll talk later.
Get that cup, girl. Get that cup.
Wait, why did you just take her out like that?
I'm never gonna see, this is why the genius statement is just like, what? Because I'm never going to do it all right. That's okay. That's all right.
That's fine. I'm going to gracefully take my leave before you hang up on me again. But love y'all much.
All right. We'll see you in Afrotopia. All right.
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Sorry.
Okay.
You in trouble, girl.
If you're going to be bringing in people who know you a long time, you might want a green screen so they don't be looking through your stuff for their stuff.
I'm confident in all that I do.
Isn't that my baby Yoda?
The cup. Look, she gonna show off the cup. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
In all that I do, I am comfortable. So, wait a minute. Ding dong. Somebody's at the door.
Oh Lord.
Hey.
Hi.
I may have gone in the wrong order, but
you did. I was not prepared.
This is professional.
We stay ready. So we stay ready.
Right.
Jade is a genius.
Jade is a genius. That is right.
It's the doorbell for me.
Cavalcade.
I see how tonight is. Okay, that's all right.
The house is a place of joy. Let us just be joyful. It's hard out there in those streets.
It's hard out there in those streets.
Regina. And you can always go by Gina. I mean, I will just always type your name.
I know.
The way that I type it.
Put respect on it.
Right.
Isn't this the Wonder Woman lady? This the Wonder Woman lady, right? The Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed watching that episode so much. I'm like,
I know.
I'm like, oh.
I love that episode. It is one of my favorites.
The last movie is one of your favorites? The last movie?
Oh gosh, we're not going back there.
I'm sorry.
We're not trying to fight people all the time.
I'm not trying to fight nobody. I'm just asking questions. Can I ask a question?
Put your hoodie back up.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So back on time because I got somebody else. Okay. So Regina, you have been there from the beginning as well. And you came in as our logistics coordinator for the first AfroCon and wrangling all of the volunteers and all of that. So thankful to have you in the house and a part of the house. Did you have anything that you wanted to say?
Well, I'm thankful that you've let me be part of this. It's been amazing. And you know, the thing is, I don't think you could have got away with it, because as I've said to you multiple times from day one, from this idea, I said, all I ask is when you get that building that has that name on it, I want an office with many windows, and an area, you know, that's mine with a door, because I currently don't have an office with a door. I don't ask for much. That's all I ask, because I said it's going to be something. This is going to be something. And it already is something. And I have said to you multiple times how proud I've been of you, of everything you've done with this. And I've been very thankful that you've allowed me to be part of this too, because this is definitely a space that I think many people needed. And I needed it and I appreciated it. I mean, where else am I going to have conversations about Wonder Woman and conversations about her lasso in great detail? Nowhere.
150 feet.
Nowhere. But I've loved it. I love the house. I love everything it does. You know that. I've loved being a part of AfroCon. AfroCon that first year was a perfect experience for everything. And
True.
It was wonderful. And everything you do has been amazing. So I couldn't say better things about this.
It's the we part for me. But thank you very much. And yes, AfroCon was amazing. Although I was talking about Amber and Lacey's book today.
Today.
In spite of that, it was still amazing.
It was amazing. We needed it.
Everything that was thrown at you and thrown at us and thrown out everything that it still came out great. Like we walked away. I still have a picture of you on my phone when you're in your car afterward, just sitting there and you're like happy tired. Like you were like drained, but you could just feel it off of you. Like this happened, and this was like good despite everything.
Right. If you have not picked up Lacey Lamar and Amber Ruffin's book, you'll never believe what happened to Lacey. Lacey discusses AfroCon in the book and some things that happened because she was on the committee and, you know, she was there. So it was a great experience for everybody in the front, and then in the back, I got some hell. But anyway,
but we needed that. We need to find some other black folk that play board games, and we were cool with that. We were like, thank the Lord, thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Regina.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Bye. We should amplify Tanya Cooper's comment, I think.
Okay. Amplify, because I haven't even been able to look at the chat yet.
Oh! Well, I want you to bring it up. She says she's only tuning in because the name sounds dope. Mm-hmm. Sorry, Jade. She wants to be an extraordinary Negro.
That's right.
Thank you, Tanya. And thank you for tagging Michael Barnes. Hey, Michael.
Not magical, but extraordinary. And that's the energy we were trying to bring. And she didn't want it. And I'm glad we stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like that. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not even going to do it. Ding dong. Somebody else is here.
Oh, hi. Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Good. I'm new here. I'm Naisha. I've met three of you.
That's my game night partner. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, Naisha. We were on trivia team the other night.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a good time. It was a good time. Yeah. So nice to meet you all. I'm in Chicago.
Hi, how you doing? Oh, Chicago.
Stay down.
Stay down. Please stay down. Please
stay down.
Stay down.
So Naisha is new. Naisha is actually my cousin.
Yep. Oh, got your cousin. Okay.
Just found each other because my father has a very large family.
We out here. We out here.
Very
I'm
large.
glad you clarified that because I was about to ask Naisha if any of her stuff was behind you on your screen.
That's my book right there.
No.
No.
She looked though. She did look.
I did. I made sure. No, we just met like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we were doing like a family Zoom project, and I heard about her, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta link up with her." So yeah. Then I'm here, and I'm in the community school.
Yes,
I really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
And game night. I've done 2 of those.
You are so fun at game night. I love you on my team. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. Yeah, I think this whole thing is great. Just having like the energy to keep doing all of this stuff, Jade, is like really amazing. But I love anime and documentaries, so I feel like this is my space. This is my home. So yeah, I like to get to know everybody, but yeah, I really like learning about like different Black women and just Black people anyway that have like really succeeded against all odds. And I like my anime characters like that when it's not like sexist or idolizing whiteness, because it gives me strength.
Yeah.
Naisha
she said what she said, y'all.
Into our house community school right now, the class that just ended that we're doing a part 2 is Black Women Beyond the Margins.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So I get to learn about a lot of different people and get more strength. And I think like just talking to Jade too about everything that she does, and I try to like pick her brain and all the other women in there. It feels like really good. It's like a safe space because you don't have a lot of places that you can talk freely as a woman and as a Black woman. So I love it.
Oh,
great.
She seems like an RPGer, Jade. Get an RPG in. Get an RPG in.
Wait, I'm working on it.
All right.
I got a couple people.
Do we know what that is?
You will.
Role-playing game.
You will.
Yes.
Don't worry.
I could use that. Okay, wait. Tell me how I can get back to this after I need to leave the room so other people can come in. No, I would have known because I don't want to get cut off and I can't come back and do the rest of it.
Well, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube right now, so you can just go to the house's Facebook.
Yes, and we're streaming live on Twitch.
On Twitch.
Twitch. I'm a Twitching now.
Twitch. Yeah. Okay, I'm on Twitch. I'm not on Facebook or any other social media.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. AfrosCapesCurls.com or Afros Capes Curls in the search.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Naisha.
Bye, Naisha. Nice meeting you. Bye.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Go.
Let's see.
Jay cut him.
I think we missed him.
Sandman.
I was just going to say Sandman, yo.
Okay. We had somebody, and I think he had to go. Conrad Clifton was here.
Oh.
So if you're watching, come back just for a second. But in the meantime,
about time.
The squad.
Hello. About time. Talk about your computer messed up. Your computer messed up. Come on now.
Well, you run the insider builds. You sometimes you catch mess.
All right, so I'm going to add a couple other elements to this.
Okay.
So shout out to the people that have been with us weekly and commenting in the chat on YouTube and Facebook. And two of those people are Becky and Heath.
Yes! Heat guy.
What? Oh my God! Can you guys hear me? All right.
Yes.
I am not. He's not just my husband. That's not how that works.
My primary function now.
You gotta turn
I
your
can
camera
hear
a
you
little bit.
just fine, Becky.
Oh my God!
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Scott.
I'm white, so.
We know that, Heat. We know that.
What?
No, with this background, though, I wasn't sure if you guys could see it.
It's kind of hard. It's
Oh
kind of
my
hard.
God.
It's kind of hard.
He's taking all the jokes.
I've never met him in person, but yeah.
Oh man.
Is he going to be hanging out at the game shop when we all come?
And see, you bringing my push in here. You bringing my push up in here.
Okay.
Why are you bringing my push up in here? I love it, but you my pusher.
Pushing those games.
Mick, you don't have to go in there.
Games.
I gotta go in there. I have to. I have no choice.
He said you didn't have to go in there. That's on you. That's on you, baby.
It calls me. It keeps calling me. It keeps calling me.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
sorry, not sorry.
If we get any donations tonight through Share Omaha, because this is fundraising week, I have some gift cards to give away.
Yay!
From the game shop.
Great place.
It's just okay.
They got all my money. They got all my money.
Okay. What are you talking about, Becky? It's not just okay.
It's okay. What she lost her mind. No.
Well, in real life.
For those that may not know, Becky, what's the game shop?
Yeah,
that's true.
The game shop is a tabletop hobby store. That's we sell everything. We sell board games, role-playing games, card games, miniature games, all the games, literally all the games.
Literally all
Do you
the
sell
literally
those
games. All of them. What?
Mick, notice how she differentiated between board games and card games, though.
Miniatures, yes. Yes, and
Thank
of
you.
course I have like a bunch of them right behind me.
Stop that heat.
So yeah,
They're
so
not dolls. They're not dolls. They're miniatures. Miniatures.
Oh, okay. Here is a doll.
The shade.
This is a doll.
That's a doll. That's a doll.
Wow.
You can't see that.
That's a doll. That's a doll.
This is Miles Morales. There's a doll. Yep.
That's a doll.
This is a miniature.
Yes.
It's a really, really old miniature, but
That's old.
it's a miniature.
Like it's a tiny doll. Okay. I see.
Wow.
A tiny doll.
Wow.
Close the mic up. Close the mic up now. Close the mic
As long
up.
as you don't call them
We
figurines, I
have
don't care.
space in here. We can get more people.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Well, Becky, I'm
love
so
you guys.
glad that you have been watching us on Mondays and all of our other broadcasts. But also, yes, you are the pusher.
She is the pusher. She
It's
is.
not my fault. Okay, it's a little my fault.
Yes, it is. You be putting it all out there. You be putting it on social media. Look what we got at the store this week.
Hey, the game chose
do-
me.
Right.
They choose me all the time. They all the time.
That's what pimps always
They
say.
choose me all the time. They choose
Oh,
me
wow.
all the time.
Did you just call me a game pimp, Scott?
And the first hit wasn't free, I guarantee you that.
And I like it.
No,
I'm gonna use that from now on.
Not on free. Not on free.
I love this conversation.
I went in to pick up gift cards and I came out with gift cards
Just sign
and
it over
games.
your checks.
What'd you buy? What'd you buy?
What'd you get? Yeah, what'd you
What'd you
get?
get? What'd you get?
I don't even remember.
She got some dolls.
Oh, put you on the spot.
She got more dolls.
I did
Stop
not
it.
get any dolls.
I got
They don't carry those.
I think
Becky, it's really good to put a face to the shade.
Yeah.
Wow. Well
You know,
done.
so a lot of that shade is actually because of my husband. So, yeah.
That doesn't
He's
sound
like,
like
I'm on now.
He's actually the witty one.
Oh, now
the
it doesn't
intelligent
sound
one.
like.
So when it comes to like having deep conversations on canon,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he may or may not have been feeding me some information to troll out there.
I see.
So-
I see.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, it wasn't me at all.
We lost somebody. We lost somebody.
It was
I loved
totally
your
him.
I loved your unity. Y'all came in hot. I enjoyed that a lot.
So
I love
Becky
him
has
as well.
also opened up the game shop for us when we wanted to have game nights in different
Yes.
locations. So
Yes.
so we have done that, and that was fun. And you let me order pizza and stuff. Oh, I don't think I.
I was
got
there. We were
I
there.
mean-
We were there.
Yeah,
You
you
were
were
You
there.
guys are. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome, and it was awesome to be able to have you guys to be there and like host your big event. So, and it was really cool to see several people who had never been to the store before, their first interaction there, and I think it was great. And I loved it. I absolutely adored it. So, I had a lot of fun. I think I taught. What did I teach? Point salad.
Point
Yes.
salad. Point salad.
Oh, point salad. It's so
Point
good.
salad. Great game. Great game. Love it.
So
Love
good.
it. Love it.
So good.
Love it.
Where's
Behind
the
that
store
Marcus
located?
the first time
Oh.
we were playing point salad. Pretty sure he was cheating.
Got 2 locations, Steph.
Come on.
Steph, we're in one's in Omaha on 144th and Maple, and one's in Bellevue.
That's the one that gets me every time. That
The
day
Omaha
one in
store.
Omaha. That one in
I mean,
Omaha
it's not my
gets me.
fault. You chose to live real
I've been
close
to
to
one
the.
of them.
You live like
Okay.
down the street from it,
I
man.
know, and I hate it so much. It keeps
Not half as
calling
much
me.
as Starla.
Oh, Starla.
Oh man.
Starla gets mad at you.
I brought sleeping gods in there, boy. I was like, oh Lord.
Oh, did you end up getting it? Is it good?
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Jesus, I got it. Yeah. Jeez, I got it.
I get my second shot on Monday, and I will be gaming in person with people soon. So
Oh, cool.
I'm looking at you, Mick.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
definitely
yeah.
looking at you. So
Definitely.
I mean, Jade, we could totally game too. I don't know where Steph's at. I don't know where Nick's at. Is Nick in
I'm in
Omaha?
Florida. If y'all can
Oh.
catch
We
me,
can get Nick. We
Yeah.
can
I'm in
get
Omaha.
Nick.
Nope.
We gotta get Nick. We gotta get Nick. We
Yeah,
gotta get
and
Nick.
I don't know where Scott's at, but I don't want to hang out with Scott. I'm kidding. I would love to hang out with Scott.
In the
I'm
broadcast.
totally-
That was it.
Becky.
I am
I'm
getting on a
totally
plane
Canada,
right
right?
now.
No, the
That's
first
about to be in
time,
Omaha tomorrow.
I'm
first
used
time
to
we were
white people
chatting with
telling
you
me they don't
online.
want to see me come back.
Oh my god.
I said to my husband because he was in town. I was like, I think you and Scott would get along swimmingly.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Becky,
Yes.
he's at Origins. We gotta go to Origins. He's there. He's at the Origin place. He's at Origins.
Where are you
He's
at?
at
with
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
live in
Columbus.
Ohio?
Columbus.
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. Origins.
Okay.
Origins.
I still
Come
haven't been.
on.
I haven't been to Origins. He's been to Origins, not me.
Yeah, a couple of times. Is that,
Yeah.
Bring
that's
it.
late this year, though, right, Scott? I think it's August, September instead of June.
It's in September.
October.
September.
Yeah, they
October.
pushed it.
October. It's October.
Okay.
It's October.
Yeah, I know Origins and because I think Origins and
Gen Con's in the same
are like
month.
a week
Yeah.
apart this year.
Yeah.
So
This is so nerdy. I love it.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, the game
Great.
shops. So instead of Gen Con, instead of going to Gen Con, because I'm definitely not going to Gen Con, we're hosting a pop-up Gen Con again. So
Oh, y'all doing that? Okay.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool.
yeah, we are definitely doing that. It'll be a smaller function.
Why are
Which would be
you
nice.
definitely not going to Gen Con?
Uh-oh.
Why am I definitely not going to Gen Con? Because I have to host pop-up Gen Con. See?
Come on.
Check.
Try to
check.
escape
I'm not
that
going to
certain
Gen Con
it's not gonna.
because there will be a whole bunch of stupid vaccinated people there.
Yeah.
This is accurate, but that's
It's real
That's
simple.
accurate. That's accurate.
That's what I'm gonna wait for. I just want to make sure we're safe. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all that
Carry
matters.
Lysol in this holster, just like.
There's not enough Lysol for all of that.
No.
No, we've been to
Gotta
enough
dual
conventions
wield
that
them.
we know better.
Yeah.
Local or not local, we definitely
Local
know
or
better.
not local. Yeah.
But pandemic or not.
Yes,
Right?
con
Yeah.
credit is a thing.
We went to Kansas City Comic Con a few years ago and walking around the floor, and I inhaled and was like, "Oh God, I just caught a cold." By the time we got driven home at the end of the weekend, I was all stuffed
Start
up. I
feeling
was
it in your
like,
nose about 45 minutes later. Like you're like, oh,
yeah, it was.
what's
I just
going
knew
on?
it had happened. I was like, "No, I don't want to be here anymore."
no good,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
pleasant.
I think that's what happened to me. I walked through FairyCon in Baltimore. I wasn't even attending.
Oh, you were attending.
I was attending.
You two
were
was definitely
sharing.
attending you.
Now we are going to the Renaissance Festival though. We going to that. next month. We are doing that.
Turkey.
That's outside though. That's outside. That's outside.
Renaissance?
That's outside.
Well,
That's outside.
Is that the berry?
Yeah.
berry- Okay.
Yeah.
That's right
Yeah.
down the street. Oh, I like turkey
We'll
legs
have
a
to
lot.
coordinate because I always go and it's like me. So
Let's do it. Let's do it. We going.
and Macy, if I can get her. to
Renaissance
go.
fair date.
Is that the one
Maybe
with the zip line?
I don't know. That's the one on. It's the one in Berry Farms or whatever.
I'm sorry. The Renaissance Fair has a zip line.
Yeah.
Yes, it has a zip line.
We can.
If it's at Bellevue Berry Farm, Bellevue Berry.
over Italy.
That's Dungeons
You know
and
what?
Dragons. They're doing the Dungeons and Dragons interpretation of that.
You know what that's not? Canon.
When you're done with the turrets, you have to get back to the ground.
I think Jade might know more about history than you, Scott. So
I'm pretty sure nobody was zip lining in medieval Europe.
That's not what they're
That's
called.
the Greek they were. And
This means
no.
rap. This means rap and TV. We've gone off the rails. Wrap it up.
All right, Becky. and
Jay knew
Keith.
this was going to happen the minute she let Becky in here. So
I
I'm
love
glad
you
to meet
guys.
you in real life.
I
Love you,
thoroughly
Becky.
enjoy
Love you.
all of your
Love
shows.
you.
I cannot wait to see more of you guys. And yeah, I adore you all. Mostly Jade and mostly Mick and Marcus and I mean not Scott. So I mean I like Scott and Mick. You guys are beautiful.
mostly the black people that spend money.
You know what?
If Scott was here. If Scott
It
was
doesn't
in
matter if
Omaha,
you spend
he would be
dollars or
there.
not.
Right,
I
right.
thoroughly
You'd be
enjoy
spending.
your
You'd
company.
be
That's
spending.
literally
Right.
what it is.
money. Yeah. If he was here,
he
he'd
would
be in
be
there
spending
too.
too.
Yes, he'd be in there.
Best surprise. I love this.
This is
I'm
amazing.
coming. I'm coming. Don't
This is so fun.
Because it's a shame. I be riding up the street, riding up Maple. I be looking over there like, oh, they got a
Nick, this
game
is not
stop
a
over there.
therapy session.
Oh,
We cannot
I
stop
could use some
tonight.
retail therapy.
Houses for you tonight.
GameStop. It's the GameStop over there. GameStop over there. It's just bad. It's just bad,
That's it,
y'all. It's
every
bad.
time. Anyway,
Bad.
have a good night, guys. Thank you guys for the
Thank you
invite.
for having
See
fun.
y'all.
Have a wonderful
Thank
rest of the night.
you.
Congratulations on the
Bye.
50th episode.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, Heath.
All
Bye,
right.
Becky.
All right.
Bye. What a fun surprise.
That
Yeah.
was awesome. Those are real people.
And let me tell y'all
And
something.
shady in real life.
Yeah, those two stores, they welcome you in. Now, we've had issues with other stores, don't want to see no black folk coming into no game store, but the GameStop, totally different, man. And also
Game
Spielbound,
shop.
the game shop, and also the Spielbound. I mean, they are so cool, man. Both of them. Both places are cool, man. They don't care who you are, what you are, just come in and have fun and play some games. That's it. That's it.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed Spielbound when I was there.
Yeah. Good place.
That's not
Good
what we're
place.
talking about, though.
Talk about the game shop. Game shop.
A lot of shade today.
What's we're next
What's the
level.
next?
I don't know what we're
You showing
celebrating anymore. I don't
You
even
showing
know.
Celebrating.
Do we got somebody else coming in? Who else coming in? Who else coming in?
No, Conrad Clifton, who does our music for us at the House of Afros, Capes and Curls. He was, but he has to teach class. He teaches mixing and equipment and other things in New York.
You knew he had class tonight. Why didn't you bring him in?
Genius.
I'm never gonna.
Why are you so spicy today?
Whew,
Thank
man.
you, Becky and
Steph,
Heath.
it's 'cause
We
of
enjoyed
this.
you.
Ding dong!
Ding dong!
Oh,
Someone else is at
also, I
the
just want to
door.
talk about Steph's outfit tonight. It looks amazing. I just want to.
Oh, Lord.
Hello, Judy.
How are you guys?
Hey.
Good. How are you?
I am good and recovering.
Oh, recovering?
What
I
happened?
know. I've been so sick. I've been on my deathbed. Okay, yes. I'm a tad dramatic. No, I got my back me up. But I'm actually at a dinner somewhere and decided to hop on because Jay told me it was going to be happening. And I kept on looking at my watch and I'm trying not to be rude and be like, sorry, let me use the ladies' bathroom. I'll be right back. And here I am outside.
Hey, Judy.
What up, y'all? Good to see you all.
Hey, girl, hey.
So Judy is the co-founder of Afromaha, which is the African festival here
Yeah.
in the city, and they put on a huge event, and I think it's gonna be happening outside in the fall.
Yes, it is in person this time. So if you would like to be a sponsor, please hit me up.
Support us all.
No, wait. No, I'm serious. Actually, even better. There's a lot of white guilt money happening right now. If you know of places,
where's she at, Lord Jesus? She's just all over the place. What is going on?
I had to run away because there's some people I don't want them to know I'm talking about them.
Oh, Lord,
oh no, Judy!
It hurt. Oh no, Judy, are you okay? It hurt.
Okay. So good to see you. Sorry. Okay, let me go back in and join my lovely other people.
Okay.
Jid, I'll send you a video later on once I'm stuffed with ribeye. So you guys have fun.
All right. And so Judy is we have co-hosted events. Umoja is an event that the House of Afros, Capes and Curls and Afro Maha do together. It's a Pan-African event. In February, we'll do it again in 2022 when it's safe.
Or even this year, later.
2022 when it's safe. Judy likes to be out.
I do.
You see, she is out right now. She likes to be out.
She's trying to get this ribeye.
Yeah, Charlie's on the lake.
Yeah,
she said cash in on that guilt. She said cash in on that guilt. I know that's right.
Jade, please cut that part out on the,
There's no cutting out. We're live.
Oh my God. Oh, shoot. I was joking. I was just joking.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I can't.
I'll stop talking now.
Judy, I love you so much.
White guilt is the new Bitcoin.
We'll talk to you later. Thank you for stopping in.
See y'all.
Bye.
So we've had Regina, Heath, Becky, and Julia. This is great.
Well, I got motion sickness off of that. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus.
It was like the Blair Witch Project. It was great. I loved it.
Well, I think that's it.
Wow.
I just want to let the Alexanders know that I just started following the game shop on Facebook so that I can watch their shenanigans.
We're gonna be all up in the comments. Lord,
you don't want to do that. They have too much good stuff coming.
They
too
gonna
much
get
good
you.
stuff coming.
Right, you about to be having stuff shipped to your house.
Yeah. They get everything.
That Game of Thrones game just calls my name every time I walk in the door.
No,
you
don't want that. No. Nope.
But it's right next to the villains.
Nick and I want one Game of Thrones free conversation.
Yes,
you won't have one. It's the
no.
Are we gonna rate this episode? I would give it a 1. I had a terrible time.
It's like,
that Game of Thrones, you will lose friends. In that Game of Thrones game, you will lose friends on that. You lose friends.
So you're not saying that it's not a good game?
Oh, it's a fantastic game.
It's a fantastic game, but you will make some people mad. They were like, I don't want to talk to you ever again. Ever.
Oh. Well,
never.
You played the Game of Thrones.
Mick, you always tell me how calm and great this thing is, and then you say we're gonna hate each other because of the game.
You will. I mean, that is a cutthroat game.
You win or you die.
It's a cutthroat. I mean, it is cutthroat.
Actually, you know what? There's a pretty cutthroat game just by nature that I played. Okay, so Annie, the musical Annie, has a board game. There's an Annie board game in which you have 2 die. There's one that represents Miss Hannigan, and there's one that represents Annie. And you roll the die. Yeah, and you play as the orphans, and you like go around the board, and your goal is to roll enough. Like if you roll Annie's dice, you go forward. If you roll Miss Hannigan's dice, you go backwards. The goal is to get Annie to like Daddy Warbucks. So at the end of the game, you're still an orphan. Like you've helped Annie, but like, what did you win?
Don't want that game.
Yeah.
Don't want it.
I found that at an antique shop, and I was like, I need this game.
That's bad.
So
That's
we
bad.
learned something
how
about
old
Nick
is this
today.
game?
It's really old. It's a really old game, and it's based off of the I think it's the first film adaptation with Carol Burnett. Yeah, it's based off of that, so it's like 80s.
Find it, Marcus. Find it.
Oh, no, I'm not. I can
Oh,
find
yeah?
information about it, but that's.
It's not even on BGG, is it? Is it on BGG?
It is. It is.
It's on BGG? Oh my god.
Yeah, they're not kind. That's a 4.8. That's a 4.8 at BGG.
Ouch.
Okay. For those that don't know what a BGG is, what's the score? What is that? What's the...
No. It's Board Game Geek is basically the Wikipedia for board gaming. I mean, it has every board game known to man on Board Game Geek. So, and they have ratings on it. So, yeah. So that's pretty bad.
So is it 4.8 out of 10? Out of 10? Listen, that's almost
10.
50%. Like,
no, that is bad.
That is bad.
That is bad. Anything below a 6 is probably trash.
Yeah.
I mean, relatively
mechanisms include co-op game, roll and move, and set collection. So, top 10 right there.
Roll and move is bad right there. Bad.
Okay, hold on. I have a question for Jade.
Yeah, Stephanie.
Jade, do you have specific questions, or are we free to ask our own questions? Are we going to be facilitated today? I mean, I need to know.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Come on.
No, I don't have. No, you
come with question 2, because that was question 1, and it was already just a little spicy.
I want to hear how people met Jade, because Jade's like the linchpin, and I want to know how everybody met Jade.
Why y'all nosy? Y'all nosy. Why y'all nosy?
Well, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy.
Is it? Okay.
Well, for us, it was Afrocon.
Mm-hmm.
That was Afrocon for us.
Oh wait, so I met you at the same time?
Yeah, I met you and Jade at the same time at Afrocon. Yeah.
We had a conversation.
Yeah.
But we never met.
No, we never met, yeah. But we really met at Afrocon, and that's where I met Marcus at Afrocon. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I met Marcus at Spielbound because they were having you were doing a demo of, was it bees? Or no, I think it was
I think we had all of our games, but yeah, I think we had all of our games.
Whatever the case, I saw a black man and board games at Spielbound, and I was like, "Well, that's unique."
Designing.
We're going.
Yeah, designing.
And then I told Marcus that he was my friend.
I did not object.
You're my friend.
And then let's see, I came to game night and I brought approximately 75 games.
I saw that. He brought a bunch of games. Yeah.
It was a suitcase.
Oh, you took the suitcase, Marcus?
Yeah, he took the suitcase.
I took 2
I remember
whole
a suitcase.
Yeah.
Oh, you took the suitcase. That is so cool.
There was a lot of bags.
And I actually had a lot of things that you had. So, but yeah. And then you kept coming. Yeah. And he worked for me at the Union for Contemporary Art.
I did. I briefly taught a game design class.
He sure did.
Really? Oh, cool.
Very cool.
That's very cool.
I met Jade at the Union. I was helping with the inaugural play for the Performing Arts Collective.
That
and
dang Union.
And Jade was there. Oh, shit.
Which play?
And Jade.
That Union.
It's too soon.
And Jade was there at that time in her life, and we kicked it off. You know what's funny though? I'm not sure how I became involved with Afrocon or this show. Jade, we were just talking in the pandemic, and then one day Jade was like, "Do you want to help with Afrocon?" I was like, "Sure." And then I was like sending so many emails. I was like, "Oh, I am on staff." I was like, "Okay."
I don't know. Like, we're not just in Jade's orbit. We've been captured like rogue
planets. Right. Like, literally. Like, I don't know how it happened. But the best part is, like, I'm going to rub this in everyone's face. I've held this for a long time. But during AfroCon, this year it was virtual, which was a feat. Congratulations, Jade, for moving such an amazing event online and still creating such a space.
Yes.
But no one could find Jade throughout the day, except for me.
Wait, was that
she answered every single one of my phone calls.
At the live
he
one,
ignored everyone else.
At the virtual.
At the virtual.
Yes.
Well, they couldn't really find me at the live one either.
Everybody was like, Nick, we can't find Jade. And I was like, I just talked to her. Here's what she needs. And they're like, oh.
Once I set the thing up, then I walk away. They couldn't
make it and bake it oven. Okay.
In person. Yeah. Right. It's like, I was outside sitting at a table talking to Nancy. It's just like, chilling.
But yeah,
that's where I was a lot of the time because I really don't like a lot of people.
I'm an introvert. Like a lot of people? What?
I'm an introvert.
How you gonna play board games when you don't like nobody?
I like. Now, if I'm in a corner,
that's the best part.
Yeah,
you meet people and then you give them a set of rules. Like, this is where we're gonna
oh, Marcus.
Aliens
are coming to get you.
What was that?
Oh, T-Pain in the house.
That's the truth.
Right.
That's the truth.
Come on,
we don't even know what you said.
Right, you said you get me. That's
what it was right there.
You were getting pulled in through the transporter.
After 2 hours, I can decide whether or not we're going to continue interacting. That's all. It'll be a natural point to be like, I'm out. This was fun.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, and it was a long day, and I was, once I can turn the reins over, because everybody says you gotta let go, you're doing too much. As long as I know that everything is where it needs to be, and everybody is where they, are supposed to be, and everybody's having a good time, and there are no problems, and all of that, I'm hands off. I'm not a micromanager. Have fun.
That's cool.
I met Jade at the T-Smith in Omaha. We were supposed to be doing some history related work, and my colleagues are telling them about themselves and what they do, and we're trying to connect. And I was like, I like Harry Potter. That's what I said. And she was like, okay. And I was like, you seem like a person who would be into me saying that. And she's like, well. Then she pulled out of her purse. She's like, here's a special card to the House of Afros Girls. And I was like, what is this?
Wait. So you just walked up to her and said, I like Harry Potter.
We were at a meeting.
No.
About history.
No, they found me to do an oral history project.
Oh.
And everyone was talking about busy things. I just looked at Jade and I was like, she might be one of my people. I could just tell. And I was like, I like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. And she was like, that's cool. You want to come to game night? And I'm like, whatever that is, yes. And then we played the Wolves of Somebody and Lycanthropic. And I was like, I love these people.
Werewolves.
I love that game. It's so fun.
It's a good one. They got a whole bunch of them. There's a whole series of them. Whole series.
They don't like any of those.
They don't like none of those? The alien one and all that? They like the alien? Oh,
no.
Man.
I've tried. I have them. They don't like them. They like the traditional
really? Come on,
Miller's Hollow.
Oh, come on. Open your minds up. Come on.
No, it's a whole thing.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about how we adopted Scott. We don't know where Scott came from, but he's here and he's for life. I wish he would try to go away.
Scott was from me.
Yeah, well, actually, okay, so I actually met Jade in Omaha because I was there for a gig. I was doing a poetry reading, and they had put me up in the hotel, and they were like, hey, would you like some company? And I was like, sure. And so
that is so what the devil? I was like,
These are lies.
Yeah, no, I haven't met any of these people in person. But no, what happened was, what had happened was, I started following Our Family Plays Games.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like a huge fan, like right out the gate. And this was like early on, like,
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think y'all maybe had like 10 episodes or something.
Yeah, we were about 10. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I started sharing them and I was like, yo, y'all got to peep this family out because they're black people playing board games. I ain't never seen it. And so then we just started engaging like through Facebook or something. And then I had posted something nerdy, and then Mick was like, yo, Jade, you got to put him on. And
That's right.
and that's pretty much what happened. I just showed up, and I was like, oh, this will be cool. I'll just come in one night and just kind of do the thing. And then
he won an
wait
Emmy.
a minute.
And we were like, oh, he won an Emmy? He got to
But wait a minute. I asked you some very specific questions.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh, what? Okay.
This is the shade portion of the show. Please,
Here,
Jay,
here it comes.
continue.
This is what I was waiting on. Shade Rogers to show up. Come on, Shade. It's not a show till Shade Rogers shows up. I don't remember any questions. There were questions. I don't
There were
remember.
questions? What?
Yes, I asked you questions.
Did you?
Tell us what they
Right.
were.
I'm like,
I don't know if she
like,
can.
clearly you don't remember.
I don't know if she can.
Was it in the hotel? Like, say more.
She slid into my DMs with these questions. I don't even remember.
No, that is not what happened. I asked you what your nerddom was.
Your nerddom. Oh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were going to come on. It's like, I don't know this dude. I don't know.
Well,
how deep
so
this
my
is.
word wasn't good. My word wasn't good.
Hey, I had a few questions.
Well, don't worry, Mick. I passed with flying colors.
That's good. Yes, you did. Yes,
Because
you did.
then what
Yes,
did you say?
I don't remember.
Oh my God. He doesn't remember.
All I remember is that special night in Omaha, Jade.
Oh, Lord.
He
God.
said, I don't remember what you said before, but
Jade,
you said
made
Doctor
this happen.
Who.
You could have just said it.
And
Like,
then
you just
you
left
said,
the door open.
You said you like Doctor Who, and I said,
Yes.
oh, then you're my friend.
That's all it took was Doctor Who.
Jade, if you have a vetting process, I need to be a little better. Like, you about to let some crazy people in. Like,
Well, in all fairness, like Doctor Who is like extremely high level nerd, right? That's not like average nerd.
No.
Mhm.
So when somebody throws a Doctor Who at you,
Yeah.
be careful,
Yeah.
white man coming in hot, throwing them at you. Don't throw that man at me.
Oh my gosh. Well,
It's late. It's 9 o'clock. That's why it's gotten spicy. Mhm.
we don't need it to get too spicy.
it's
New
Afros
board
after
game.
dark.
New board game coming out. Doctor Who. New board game coming
I
out.
love Afros after
Really?
dark. Might be my new
Yep.
favorite thing
New
ever.
one. New
I
board
want
game.
us to use that.
God.
They announced it. They announced it today. They announced it today.
Really?
What kind
Yeah.
of game?
I think it's like a card game. Card game.
All right.
Okay. Steph, did you have any questions? Because did you have any
Oh, I
questions?
want to know what everybody's favorite show was or movie that we've reviewed kind of as a group, as a league, since we've gotten up to 50 something episodes. What was your favorite thing that we've watched?
For me, it was the discussions around Lovecraft. The love, the hate, the love, the hate, the hate. So I love that one. I love that.
It was a lot of love, and then it was a lot of hate.
A lot of hate. I love Lovecraft.
Cthulhu, like every day.
I wish it was Cthulhu.
Yep. I'm gonna have to say Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
It's gonna get deeper. Ooh, it's gonna get deeper.
Tomorrow
it's gonna get deeper.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the big day. Mortal Kombat comes out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, we're gonna have a watch party. When are we gonna
Are
have
we?
a watch party?
What does that
I
mean?
asked if we could. I think we should.
How you
Yeah.
announce this? You know we're still live, right? Like
I
we
know.
are just
I know. But the fans of the house, if they have been watching
He's like,
more
put
than
your,
5
put
minutes,
your clothes back
I
on.
think
We're still live.
they get it.
She's like, we're having a watch party. I have to figure out when that is. We'll get back to you, people.
Right. It'll be announced. I'll put it on the calendar and then I'll share it on Facebook and other things. Yeah.
Nick, what did you like?
You know, it's all good. I think.
Wow. What?
You know, I really enjoyed. I mean, Lovecraft is where we're from. You know, so that was a really good initial discussion. I guess WandaVision is coming to mind. I feel like WandaVision was, I don't know, there was a lot there. It was the first
it was
time.
a lot
like,
there.
there was a lot to
was.
like unpack philosophically about the character, which I thought was like fun. And also like the acting on that show was so good. Like they were acting on WandaVision. Yes. Even in the terribly written scenes, which there was only like one. It was just that Mrs. Marvel, that Captain Marvel line. It was weird. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah, so for me, I'm really into the moments when we really when I think we're really contributing something unique, or at least that I'm not seeing very much of. So like when we did like Good Lord Bird, like there's so little dialogue about that from Black people in this format. And I was just like, yo, we're going to break this down. But if I had to choose I think my favorite out of those types of moments, it's the Black History Month film slate. Like, trying to put that together in one night and it being everything that it was, like, to me, it's such a contribution, right? Like when we start talking about stuff that nobody's talking about is when I really get amped up. There's a lot of commentary about Lovecraft. There's a lot of commentary about, Star Trek, whatever. But, there's so much weird white boy summer hate out there right now, in kind of this YouTube video review game. And even a lot of the Black people who have done it are still kind of Clarence Thomas in it. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like this space is really special. And when we dig into those, very specific kind of things, I get really amped up.
It's cool.
Okay.
Mine was Good Lord Bird. And I remember not watching it until I'd seen a couple of episodes. And that's when I realized that you all made me want to watch it. Like I had no interest in watching it. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like I hear you talking about it. And then I watched it and it was what you said it was. And I enjoyed it despite knowing what was going to happen. I thought that's when I realized like, oh, like we're having like real great, amazing conversations that move people to do a thing and to see a thing and experience something. So I was not going to watch Good Lord Bird. Y'all talked about it. I talked about that boy in that dress. And I'm like, I don't know how this goes. This don't make no sense though. And then I watched it and it was everything. I'm like, oh, that we just did that. So, and a little bit of the other Lovecraft or whatever. She was walking slow.
No, I hate that.
Best. She won't let it go.
So good.
She won't let
so good.
Steph will not let that walk go.
So good.
She will not let it go.
Okay, so Steph, if you have another question, before you ask that question, I'm going to transition because I never use the transition. So I'm going to play the transition. And then I have some things to show because we have some merch now.
So. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I have some overlays of the new design for the League of Excellent Extraordinary Negroes crest. Okay, so are you ready? No, I'm going to leave that one last. No, I'm going to show it first. Okay,
so you already showed this last week.
I showed
on Monday.
You showed it already. Yeah, Monday. Yeah. You showed this. Yeah.
But
y'all better hold on.
I know, but she's acting like it's a surprise. We've seen this one.
Yeah, we've seen that. Yeah.
I know the others exist. I'm just saying. Like you were like, I'm gonna save it for last. But like that would be a sad finale. We saw that one.
We have new people joining us today.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
What's next? What's next? What's next?
Okay, so the next one is House Journey, and this is for all of the comic book nerds. So before I show this, basically our designer, Michaela Bradley, Painted Wolf Studios. She looked at all of the people that are a part of the league, and she divided you into houses that represent all of the blerds out there. So each person sort of represents a different house. Okay. See, we're very thoughtful. So we have House Journey, which is for our comic book nerds out there. Okay. That's actually you.
What? House Journey?
Yeah.
I'm not board games. Where's the board games?
Yeah, but what?
Jay, just let him go.
I know. I'm just House Initiative. House Initiative.
That should be me right there. That should be me.
That is you, man. That's you.
Okay.
That's you.
Right.
Nick, we're trying to have an uplifting moment right now.
I'm uplifted. I'm rolling for initiative.
I know, sir.
Even though Starla usually wins the initiative and beat the crap out of me.
Can you let us have a moment? Just let us have a moment.
Never.
If we just keep the moment rolling, we won't stop.
Okay, I'm just going All right, there's a Shadow Realm.
Who's that?
It's gotta be Scott, right?
The Scott.
He's rolling his eyes, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we know who that is right there. We know who that is. We know.
Drama.
Oh, God, Jesus.
For me?
Oh, my God. Oh,
we know who that is.
And the last one.
Yes.
House Magic.
That's hot.
So all of these are going to be available at teespring.com. At the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls, you can get them on t-shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies. And
do we get commission for that?
We rushed by mine too fast.
I feel like
all donations come to the House of Afros, Capes, and Curls.
Like that roll for initiative, though. That's the jam right there. That's the jam.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna need the image. I need the image for mine so I can use it.
Yeah.
Mine's is getting pimped. So we're talking about t-shirts. I'm talking about putting it on the sides of Lambos.
You got a Lambo?
Don't worry about what's in Ohio. Don't worry about Ohio.
I'm just asking.
You need to handle that Tesla over there is what you need to do.
Thank you, Becky. They are beautiful.
Thank
good.
you,
They're
Becky.
cool.
Thank you.
They're cool.
The level of excitement is just like.
It's because you rushed by mine. That's why people are like, "What? Like we was in the magic for like 1 second." Like,
do I need to put it back?
Can you run them all again? I'd like to see them all again.
I like that one though. I do like that one.
Do you have an overlay with all of them on that?
No.
Oh, Jade.
Come on.
I don't need to share.
Come on, Shade.
I had a lot of things to do today. Okay. I still have 200 papers to grade.
Ooh, who assigned those papers?
You know what?
It's going down.
It's going down.
It's going down. I got blood.
Yes.
That ain't me. That ain't me. Put the next one on. Put me.
It really is you.
That is not me. I don't do no comic book. That's what I do right there.
What are you talking about? You don't do comic books. Nick, every conversation we have, you're like into comics.
I know in the comics. Yeah, I know. But I'm board games. I'm board games.
It ain't our family plays comics.
Why can't you be both?
That's right. Huh? Well, I'm mainly the board gamer now. I'm with this guy over there, that guy over there.
Listen, the next conversation we have, you can't bring up what they do in the comics.
I'm going to say everything about comics. I'm going to say it. Because tomorrow, tomorrow's going to be good. I get two. I get two.
Just get 2 shirts.
Yeah, I get 2.
All right.
He was having a moment.
Man.
What
Not
happened?
me. I don't read comics.
There's
I just
3 more
read all
coming.
of them.
There's 3 more coming.
Listen, my main gig is the board gaming, baby. It's the board gaming. That's what I do.
Baby.
That's my main gig.
Oh my god,
Baby.
Board gaming, baby.
That's my
If that could
gig.
be my ringtone,
That's my gig. That's my gig.
He put that voice on you like, baby. That's how he got Starla. Hit him with the baby.
I was like, oh, you got game.
Baby.
Wow, this really is Afros After Dark.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Caves
Steph,
After
did you have
Dark?
any other questions? Or Nick, did you have any questions?
Oh, no. I'm thinking about Pokemon.
Oh God.
All right. Well,
Oh, shoot. Listen, if I'm nothing, I'm honest.
That's true. That's true.
Jade, I just want to mention, like, I'm going to represent Emma because Emma's in bed right now. If Emma was awake and allowed to be on the internet, she would say how much she loves the house story time and how she loves every other Saturday logging in to hear Miss Jade tell a story, to let Miss Jade create a story. She gets her laptop out, she gets set up. She tells me to leave the room. She goes, Miss Jade is my friend right now. This is not your time, this is my time. Miss Jade is my friend right now. And I leave the room. And then Emma and Jade and all the other kids have a good time. And I think a space for young Black kids to see a beautiful, brilliant woman who's smart in leadership and in power and sitting in that power confidently, it's dope. And I am here for it. So thank you for leading my kid, leading other people's kids, because you're making a difference. And so you're Emma's first Black teacher. She's never had a Black teacher. She's only had Jade. And so that's a big deal. Like, I care about that. And it makes me have all my emotions. And so I'm not going to cry today. But Jade is great. Thank you for being there for the adults after dark, Mick, and the kids. Thank you.
Why she got to come at me? Why she got to come at me?
Well, thank you, Stephanie. And I appreciate my Emma and TTYL when we get done. That girl.
Every time.
I think it's sad that Emma's going to grow up one day and watch this episode and realize that Auntie Jade is a cup thief. But
I may tell Emma about it so she can ask later.
Maybe hide your sippy cup. Here comes Jade.
Absolutely not necessary. But I will show, we have a little clip about the house, a little commercial thing that shows some of the kids. So the Young History Detectives, they're an amazing group of kids that I thought that I needed the games to keep them. And they put the games to the side and wanted to just do more history and more research and more reading and more writing. And the games are just like, we have to have a whole day just to play the games because we can't do it on the same day that we're doing the research because we need to figure out what's going on in the world. That's the kids.
Yeah. That's
and
cool.
to have kids that say that and do that, that's amazing. So
because of you. Mm-hmm.
Well, I've always said that people don't like learning history because of the people that are teaching it.
Yeah.
If you make it interesting, people will love it. So. Okay. Well, I'm done.
You about to cry, Jade?
Yes.
You about to cry?
Mick, how many moments have you ruined today?
I'm
How
going
many
to
moments have you ruined today?
I'm going to ruin every one of them. Every one of them. Every one of them. Every one of them. Every one of them.
Where is Starla?
please don't do that.
Oh, Starla is coming because we're going to be talking about Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, all the biopics. And Starla is going to come and join that conversation.
Yes. Yes. The stable one. The stable one. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So when are we going to watch Mortal Kombat? Like, I just want to circle back to that. We're going to do that offline.
Oh,
right.
Lord.
Yeah, that's
Lord.
We can't have a scheduling conversation. I think we would lose the whole audience.
When is the audience going to be watching it?
Offline.
No, I think now if you're watching, put it in the chat. When are you going to be watching? I think Saturday night is a good time to watch it.
Are we really actually going to have a scheduling
Scott
conversation?
can't wait. Scott's like, I'm not waiting till Saturday.
Whatever time you said, it will be the second time that I've seen it. All right.
Yes, that's what I know because it's probably going to be my second time too. Because
because we're going to have
right. Falcon Winter Soldier drops at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, you're gonna be up to watch it. Don't you spoil? But see, I got call out there that's gonna spoil everything. She gonna.
I don't spoil things. So in those conversations,
Carla, if you out there, I'm seeing you.
I mean, does it count if you spoil it in a private chat? Because the moment y'all watch it, y'all start posting in that chat as if we've all watched it.
I ignore it.
So I can't pay attention.
I say
I can't
absolutely
pay attention to what's
nothing.
happening.
No, Jay don't say nothing. Marcus comes out there.
Mick says everything. Mick, you're the spoiler.
No, I don't say everything. I don't say everything. No,
I don't think we spoil it in the private chat.
You're the one.
Who?
You're the one.
Me?
You who that say who that? Yeah, you.
All I do is, but I don't spoil it. All I do is acknowledge that I have seen it.
And
Marcus asked nicely, has everyone watched it yet?
Right, and then Mick is like, "Oh, when they picked up that shield, boy, oh,
right,
that was the greatest. That was the greatest.
Oh man,
That was the greatest."
And you're like, well, I guess they pick up a shield at some point. I guess I'll figure out what that is.
Scott just exhibits his feelings about whatever it is.
I exhibit my feelings too. I do. I exhibit my feelings too.
With extra words.
Of course.
Marcus is so kind. Has everyone watched it? Have we all seen it? Is everything okay? I'm like, thank you, Marcus. I'm going to watch it right now. I'll be right back. Mick's like, listen, let me tell you what happens for the whole episode.
Marcus be like, I'm currently chained to a desk and cannot watch anything until 8 p.m. So.
Marcus is having
Y'all leave my man alone.
difficulty.
Yeah.
So
how is that?
Why
The computer guy have technical difficulties. Now I'm just Marcus has technical difficulties. Now I'm scared, y'all.
We need to have an honest conversation.
I'm scared
about Black excellence. Maybe all of us aren't very good at our jobs.
We're gonna have to stop the show, or we're gonna lose all of our followers.
That's not true. That's not true at all. Maybe the Tesla's pulling too much power from the house.
The Tesla's mad. He's taking revenge. He's taking revenge.
He should be in the Tesla doing these shows.
It'll work.
So
Becky wants to know if we're live streaming Aretha Franklin series.
Yes,
they are.
Yes.
Maybe Becky can join that.
Wait. Are we doing the series or the movie?
We're talking about
the movie, the documentary, right?
Not the documentary, the movie.
The movie.
Oh, the movie. Okay, movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, we will not be doing the series, Becky. To be clear.
That's the series.
There's two separate ones. Do you want to do Are we doing the series or the movie? Because the series has Cynthia Erivo. The movie has Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
So
but the movie hasn't come out yet.
Right.
The series is coming out. The series is coming out.
The series is out.
is out.
Yeah.
The movie is not. So we're not going to talk about the movie yet. We will talk about the movie.
I just wanted to be clear because there are two people getting confused, and that's part of the thing we need to talk about.
Right.
Offline. Marcus says he has technical difficulties today.
I said you did. It's okay.
All right.
Marcus, we're gonna go.
So everyone else has said what the house means to them. So I would like for you all to say what the house means to you. The house for me is all about community. It was something that I felt I needed personally, and that it was a way to bring my community together in a way that it had not been in many, many years. As the historian in the group, there was a very solid, strong Black community here in Omaha. And as with many cities around the country, a highway came through and displaced lots of people. I was one of those people. When you drive across the North Freeway and it says Pratt Street, you are driving over my house. And we moved when I was 6 years old. And there was always a disconnect from the community that I always felt like was there and what happened when I was growing up. I never felt like I was a part of. And as soon as I was old enough to go back to the hood, I went back to the hood. Every job I've ever had has been at a Boys and Girls Club, a Girls Inc., a Girl Scouts in North Omaha. And that's where my heart was, to build something that had been destroyed. And this is is part of that desire to bring us together in a different way, understanding that I don't have to put on a suit and go sit at some stuffy function with bougie Black people talking about business and how to be up in order to build and make community, because I don't like that. I like comic books and board games and Renaissance festivals. And I knew that there were lots of people out there like me that would love to talk about those things, but then also talk about who we are in the world as Black people, and that would be a more meaningful conversation. So that's what the house means to me.
That was a closing statement. How you expect
that was a closing statement?
Yeah, we're done.
That's it. Thank you, Jay. Happy do good.
Hey, you're doing great.
But I think for real, but seriously, I think that the person that should have the last word on what the house means is the founder of the house. Like, you've made this incredible space, and I know you don't want the platform right now, but you have it. And so I'm going to force us all not to answer that question, because what matters is what Jay thinks. Like, I mean, yes, it matters what we all think about the house, but I think that what you just said, that's why we're here today. And so what else can we say? What else can we say? So
Nick got to talk. How come Stephanie can't talk?
Well, shoot, I'll talk. I'll talk.
Right.
But like, the one thing that that me and my family, me and Starla and Grant, we go to these different cons and stuff, playing board games, and we're only Black folk in there. We go all of them, and we're just not enough of us, and we just like, God, where's a place where we can be, where we can see people like us playing board games? And we were searching, and all of a sudden we found out AfroCon, and then we looked down and like, okay, people do cosplay, Black folk like cosplay, comics, whatever. Board games. Black folk playing board games in Omaha? We had to go. So we end up going, loved it, met Marcus, saw, Norjane of, NewCon, and we just loved it. And we said, now this is cool, because we weren't the only ones. We were amongst everybody. And we saw Black folk playing board games, and that was a great thing. And to tell you the truth, that's what we love, and that's what we like. So hey, we're there. We love the house. We needed it. We still need it. Then the game nights that we can be able to go in and teach other Black folk to play board games. But in the reality, what me and Starla are doing with Our Family Plays Games, that came from the house too. That came from the house. So hey, we're there. We love the house. We love it.
Wow.
All right.
Let's all go on a mix show. Let's do that.
What did I miss?
Well, no, you are coming.
You missed.
You are not coming on that show No, and I lose all my subscribers. I go from 12,000 to 1. No.
Oh, yeah.
I'm delightful. Look at this pattern. Look at
And we need more subscribers. And we also are going to be doing some extra things on Twitch. So please like and subscribe.
Welcome back, Marcus. They tried to throw you under the bus or under the Tesla, but I wouldn't let them. I wouldn't let them.
Oh, that's
Tesla.
Good.
She said the Tesla. You know your Tesla's mad at you, sabotaging your house. It's sabotaging you. That Tesla's mad.
Oh, that car is fantastic.
Yeah, Elon Musk is telling them, take it out, take it out, take it out.
Don't make me start.
He's always going to sacrifice for that car.
Oh my Lord, really?
The car is going to come first. Don't get between Marcus and his car.
Much.
That car is injecting something in him. Every time he gets in there, there you go, just injecting.
The car's wonderful.
Injecting.
That's all I got.
Oh my Lord, really?
Keith, do you want to come and say what the house means to you?
Y'all, I got Pokemon to play, okay? Yeah. This is beautiful. I'm enjoying it, but with the events at 8, it is 8:32, and I don't know.
All right.
You gotta get the Pokemon. I get the Pokemon.
I've been sitting at the computer all day. I love y'all.
All about his game. See
Listen.
there? It's okay. Any final words before we do dip out? And I am going to go to Afrotopia, so you can meet me in Afrotopia.
You're supposed to have the last word, Mick. So just say some more words and then just drop us off.
Wow.
Right, Marcus. We'll be back on Monday.
Yes, we will. Ooh, that's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot.
The finale
Ooh,
of
it's gonna be hot,
Falcon
y'all.
and the Winter Soldier.
That's tonight, isn't it? No.
That is tonight.
It's gonna be hot.
Well, it's in the morning. Yeah. It's in the morning.
It's gonna be hot, y'all. It's gonna
That's
be hot.
a lot of.
And then the
What's that,
following
Marcus?
I'm trying to decide if I should try to stay up for that or just try to catch a nap. Like
Go
right
to
after
sleep,
this.
Marcus. Go to
Take a nap.
sleep.
Just take a nap.
What I say? What I say?
And then the week after that, we are going to do 2 reviews of the first half and the last half of Invincible.
Ooh, that's a wild show. Ooh, that's a wild show.
It's a wild show.
That's a wild show.
Well, thank you so much. Do share, do like, do subscribe, and share Omaha Do Good Week.
Yay.
Thank you. All right. See you Monday.